It's a bit tragic that all of us have a common goal, but we can't act together. Do you know the reason?
I do not reason with criminals.
Both of you reject crossing the line that separates you from being effective. Fortunately, I learned to cross that line long ago. It's useless. We gotta go.
Let go of me!
inactive. Stay aware. RoboCop is on your floor.
RoboCop? I managed to escape.
From being credible.
I messed up, I admit. But we need to get out of here.
Not without Graves and handcuffs.
Listen to me. If Graves finishes the OCP hijacker, he'll become too powerful just to take him out. We have to leave.
There is no we in this case.
RoboCop is approaching the east gate. Turn off the power. That should stop him. Now? Yep, they're ready. I'll tell you, man, this is kind of freaking me out. shock system in them. Blow the Tin Man up.
Jade Powell. Today, I'm talking to dietitian Glenn Moore about endangered species cuisine. Is it still trendy?
Well, endangered cuisine is still a thing, and it's very healthy. We found that the most delicious food is the one you might never get to taste again.
According to surveys, people tend to choose other restaurants.
Well, that is only because there are so few places where you can taste endangered species cuisine. You know, we only have 5 such restaurants in Detroit.
Why are there so few locations?
Endangered species extinct. This could ruin any chef who trained for
Listen, Robo. Graves is a madman. He's good at hiding it, though. That's why I trusted him at first. I made a mistake. But now your stubbornness is putting me, you, and all of Detroit at risk. You don't want a way out.
Graves.
I understand. But you need to work with me to do so. Do you hear? Without me, he has the upper hand over you.
We shall see about that.
RoboCop's penetrated further. Orders? Don't count on those freaking droids. Send in other...
Yo, Metal Boy. That's the second time you saved my ass. And I heard you really pissed off the Merc's boss. Good job.
Do you know where to find him?
His crypt's on top of this damn crystal tower. I can take you deeper into it if you help me with something.
I cannot be involved in any illegal activity.
A little backup, it's all I'm asking for. I need to get to the top floors too, but the way leads through the labs. And them eggheads... like snakes. And some say it's better not to go into a viper's nest alone.
You want me to go with you?
Yeah, can we go now?
Why did they capture you?
Maybe it's my irresistible charm. Who knows? Too late to ask now.
Let us go, then.
No hard feelings, but I'll take the other route that your shiny ass won't fit into. Take this car to get into the labs. See you there. And maybe deal with that fire first. You probably won't be able to use the card as long as half the room's burning.
Fire extinguishing system initiated.
Here are the labs. We just need to get to the other side. Quick and easy. From there, you find the way to that boss guy you're tracking. You see how they're staring? They're definitely up to something. Hey, can't it be weirdo?
I am starting to get sick of this place, you know.
Yeah, they pay you, so don't complain.
Maybe, but sitting in this building drains my life energy.
No more than listening to you drains my life energy. So then I tell him there's no good way to use nitrogen to cool drinks.
But we do cool drinks with nitrogen.
You're kidding.
Shit, man. Does anything work in here?
Causing trouble again.
You here? Listen, cop. I'm an upstanding citizen now. I work here. And you gotta help me.
What is the problem?
This piece of shit's stuck! Night shift's about to come for their lab coats. I have to start drying. To open the goddamn washing machine, you have to hit it. But I can't take anymore. I can barely move my hand. The stretch compared to this was a holiday. So, can you hit this washing machine for me?
How did you get here?
Parole for good behavior, man. They even found me a job right after I left.
Do you know anything about the scientists' projects?
Listen, I just do laundry. I don't care whose. You gonna open that washing machine or not?
I might break the machine if I strike it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't think about it, but you could just hit it lighter, right? Just try. I'm fucking done with this place. The jail was a much more healthy working environment. Man, I miss it.
I know enough. My duties await.
You mean helping me, right? Just hit this goddamn washing machine! Oh, thanks, man. Gotta go. Those lab coats won't dry themselves.
You metal piece of shit! Give me it!
It seems that you are performing an act of vandalism.
I just need to get my pills. I'm about to start the night shift and coffee doesn't cut it. I can't do without my energy pills. Can you do something about this machine?
I see a way to fix it.
Sweet lord. You're a handy fella. Do you think you can change it so a little more falls out?
This is a recommended dose.
Come on. Do me a favor.
You are late for work.
Fine.
Excuse me, are you a police officer?
Affirmative. Do you need help?
My sister wants to be a police officer too, but she's very sick. Do you think she'd feel better if I drew her as a policewoman?
It would be nice for her.
Only, I don't remember very well what a policewoman looks like. Can you help me draw this picture?
What would you like to know?
Do other police officers wear shiny armor?
Other police officers wear a different kind of armor.
Should my sister also have a vest?
She will be safer wearing a vest.
What does regular armor look like?
It is similar to mine, but dark blue and without visible metal parts.
Oh, I remember now. That's how police officers always walk around the city. Is there anything else I should add?
You can add a donut.
I love donuts. So does my sister. How about you?
I am not big on donuts.
Okay then. I already know what to draw. It'll be ready soon. Done! What do you think, Mr. Police Officer?
This drawing lacks several details.
Oh. Then maybe it's better not to show it to Sarah. I don't want her to feel worse.
The drawing is interesting. Your sister will like it.
Do you really think so? That's great.
Was that RoboCop?
Yeah, I was reading about his components a few days ago. Shouldn't he be taller?
And shinier. You realize someone took my pen again? I'm telling you, I once did an experiment on prisoners, and they were more trustworthy than I use.
Now we just... Damn!
We got a problem, metal boy.
What happened?
Those assholes must have changed the access mumbo-jumbo, and now my card is fucking worthless.
Understood. I will find another way.
There is no other way. Better find the damn tech to reprogram the card. It's a little secret my gifted boyfriend told me about.
What should I look for?
Not what, who. Eggheads have 2 access levels. We need to ask the bozos with red ID tags who's handing them keycards.
We?
We're in this together, metal boy. Haven't you noticed?
Oh my god. RoboCop. Hi.
Do you know who has access to a card reprogrammer?
No. I just work on chemicals.
Do you know who might have access to such a device?
I think the guys... I mean, Jeff and Charles? I remember them talking about one. Maybe Valerie.
Where can I find them?
I don't know about Charles. Jeff isn't back yet, but Valerie should be in the canteen.
Who are Jeff and Charles?
My friends from the lab. They're the most experienced people around here.
Tell me more about Valerie.
She's head of our team. I don't like talking about her behind her back.
You are a chemist, right?
Yes, but I don't know anything about the cards. I primarily work with liquid nitrogen. How about that for an icebreaker? Get it?
Yes. Goodbye.
Do you know how long a blue shark lives?
You mean a blue whale, right?
So, do you know or not?
I didn't even know a blue shark existed.
Then let me finish.
You don't know shit about the ocean.
I am looking for an individual who is issuing access cards.
Is it time to replace them already? I thought it was the day after tomorrow. However, I am not the person you're looking for. I'd love to help, but I don't even know who handles that.
Where do you get your access card, then?
Mary. She's one who always brings the access cards.
I talked to her already.
Then ask Jeffrey. He's probably already back and has gone to Core Stop for snacks.
What do you work on here?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that. Our research is classified.
What can you say about the scientists working here?
They take part in the project. The data about them is classified.
Thank you for your cooperation.
It's really you, RoboCop? Can you talk to me?
Can I help you with something, officer?
The individual who is issuing access cards, do you know where to find them?
Yo guys, what did I miss?
Do we know each other?
She is with me. Continue.
So, you probably want to talk with Charles. It just so happens I'm looking for him too. He didn't come to work today, and he's not answering his phone.
Just tell me where he lives.
Not far from here. I was planning to head there anyway, so I'll take you.
What is Charles working on?
We landed a big contract. The impact of nitrogen on the molecular structures of solids and their stability. In short.
Scientific spells and incantations are just what I expected.
Does Charles often miss work?
Not really. He calls in sick once in a while, but not more than anyone else.
Lead the way. What are you working on here?
In short, our work is about the impact of nitrogen on molecular structures of solids.
Have you ever heard of a device called the OCP hijacker?
No, I don't rely on OCP technology. Too unreliable. Present company excluded, of course.
Snakes told you.
What?
Shut your hole.
We're here. Let's knock on the door. Well, this is a bit strange. No one's home.
Is this Charles?
Oh my god. That's him.
It's a glam outfit for kicking the bucket, no doubt.
Stand clear of the crime scene, please.
Hey, this is our case now. You need someone who knows how this building works. Doesn't look like he suffered. Curious what offed him. Whoa. This guy looks like he's still alive. There's not even a shiv mark. I saw it in a movie. For such crazy spots to appear, it must have been a few hours since he snuffed it.
Someone took his computer.
With that sort of wardrobe, I'd die without clothes too. They killed a smart guy who could have reprogrammed the card. Then they swiped his computer, which we could have used. The clues lead to one conclusion. We're up to our necks in shit.
If we find the killer, we find the computer. Where is Dr. Jeffrey?
I bet he did it, and that's why he fled. I told you, they're all snakes. Don't worry, though. I know what we should do.
We?
We're partners now.
Partnering in this place brings trouble.
I know this from buddy movies. The old-timer rejects the new partner. Can't we just skip that part? There's a surveillance room here. We should check it.
I should check it alone.
Clever. It'll be better if we split up. You go to the surveillance room, and I ask around.
What happened here?
I went out for a break, came back, and the doors were open. I'm sure I locked it.
Have you checked the inside?
Of course not. They told me to keep an eye on the place, but I'm just a scientist. If someone's in there, I wouldn't know what to do.
Do I have permission to enter?
You'll be more suitable for whatever waits inside than I would, so be my guest.
I am not ruling out a break-in. I'm beginning the search for evidence. The tape from last night is missing. Someone wiped the fingerprints. Cigarettes. Do you smoke?
No.
Looks like a break-in. However, there are no signs of forced entry.
Maybe someone had an access card.
To be determined. This place is part of a murder investigation now.
Who died?
The investigation is ongoing. Please remain at the disposal of the police.
All right.
Oh, hey. Hi, RoboCop.
What brings you here, Dr. Mary?
I heard that Charles is dead. Are you here to view the footage from last night?
The tapes have been stolen.
Oh. That's very bad.
Most likely, the killer has them.
Right. I mean, not right. That's bad. What are you gonna do now?
Who else has access to the surveillance?
Our project lead, Valerie.
You seem nervous.
Who wouldn't be? My friend is dead.
Where were you last night?
I was at home resting. We're going through a tough phase in the project.
Can anyone back up what you are saying?
No, probably not. There's no room for close relationships in this team.
Take care of yourself.
I will.
You're the last person that I need right now.
Do you have access to surveillance?
Is that the reason someone sent you?
What do you mean?
Someone stole my access card. It can be used to enter surveillance. You could maybe take care of that.
Is anyone a suspect?
Who else? Definitely Jeffrey. He's always taking stuff from the lab.
Stay here, Doctor.
Hey, you want to hear a joke?
Another one? Jeez, okay.
What did the biologist wear to impress his date? I guess a laboratory jacket.
Mr. Jeffrey, we need to talk. I have seen the footage.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you everything. I'm innocent. Charles and I have been having an affair for the past few months. I was with him when it happened. After we slept together, he lit his cigarette and I went to take a shower.
You withheld crucial information from the investigation.
I panicked. He was lying there, dead. Without thinking, I started cleaning up. When I finished, he was already... he was gone.
Stay calm, Mary. Just keep talking.
Thank you for understanding. I want to help find the one who did it.
Who do you think is responsible for the murders?
Jeff and Charles wanted to escape, you know? But Valerie kept pushing them to finish the project. She assumed that if they left, many more would follow. And then there'd be not enough people to finish the project, and then... no money. And money is precisely what Valerie cared about.
Would Valerie be able to produce and use poison?
She is a chemist. But why do you ask?
Where is Valerie now?
I saw her heading toward her apartment. Jeez. Do you think she did it?
How long has your relationship been going on?
A few months. You know how it is when you spend almost all your time with someone. Stupid job.
What was their escape plan?
Charles was able to reprogram the cards using his computer. They were going to run soon. Valerie was putting too much pressure on them. Darn. I told him not to smoke so much.
Stay here. I need to verify with Dr. Valerie your version of events.
I know you're here. The door won't stop me next time.
We can't keep living like this.
What do you want me to do? I've shown everything I can live without.
Selling organs for profit is a common practice. Once you are out
under arrest for killing Charles Wilson and Jeffrey Jenko.
You've got to be kidding. You can't arrest me. This building is not under police jurisdiction.
You might be surprised.
This contract is my ticket to a better life, and I won't let a disobedient robot spoil it. If anyone's going to be surprised, it's you. I missed the show. Give me all the details.
Let us just say that, of the 7 deadly sins, Valerie chose greed.
Did she kill our egghead? Or you know what? I don't give a shit. At least now we can reprogram the card. Watch and learn. Done. I also made a card for you. Partnering with you was a real blast, but here our paths must part.
Goodbyes are not forever.
No duh. I'm always around. I'll bounce around for a bit. Eggheads may be snakes, but after what I've seen, I think I can bite harder than them.
Any chance you'll find time for one more favor?
Is there another murder?
No. Oh, God, no. I'm preparing a small ceremony to bid farewell to Charles in a way he deserves. Otherwise, he'll end up like poor Jeffrey.
What could happen to a dead man?
His body got burned with the garbage. That's how they treat corpses here.
What do you expect from me?
My colleagues moved Charles' body to the freezer. It overwhelmed them. Is there any chance you could go bring his body to the lab oven?
If my duties allow.
He's in the canteen's freezer. We want to use a laboratory oven for the ceremony. When you can bring Charles, meet me there.
Would you want to grab a coffee sometime?
Coffee here is awful.
Right.
Do you need any help?
No, I'm fine. I just wanted to talk to someone.
There are people around.
But they're not willing to interact with me. Could you stay with me during the meal?
I can stay.
Thank you. It's nice to not eat alone.
I see that no one wants to accompany you. Why?
I don't know. People just prefer to stay away from me. It's like they'd rather not have me around them.
It could be hurtful.
Hey, you know something about it too. I feel sorry for myself, yet no one is making me sit here. Maybe my luck is about to change. Maybe I'll get married, start a family, or buy a dog. But you're really screwed. I mean, I wouldn't want to offend you. Can you be offended?
Is your break about to end?
Ah, you're right. But talking to you did a lot for me. Thank you. I wish we could talk longer.
RoboCop, good. There's a body in my freezer. You must investigate this case.
The case is solved. I need to collect the body.
Do you know how many regulations were broken? I have to write a report. This is breaking protocol, and it's all going to be on me.
I will help you fill a protocol report.
We must first determine on what form. If sections 1099-2211 have been violated, a protocol should be written in form B4-CX16. Now, the attachments. When breaking down section 4436, you must fill out attachments ZX7 and ZX8. But we have a problem. Section 3242 requires attachment BF24, and I don't have it here.
Unless you rely on 3342-14D.
Right. In the case of police participation, the attachments, except for attachment ZX7, are filled out by officers, and you are an officer. This will save me some work. Okay, take the body. I'll send the papers to the administration office.
Holy crap! Is that Charles? What happened to him?
Wait, is he dead?
Well, it seems we got everything we need for the ceremony. I guess we should start. Would you like to stay with us, RoboCop? You may not have known him, but it will mean a lot to us if you stay.
I will stay.
Thank you. I think I'm ready. We are here to bid farewell to Dr. Charles Wilson.
Charles was an exceptional scientist.
Although he did not always cooperate with kind people, he never stooped to their level and never played dirty tricks on his co-workers. With him, you could freely exchange ideas. He never took credit for other people's ideas. He never pushed his own ideas if others were better. Every opinion was listened to unless it was about smoking. I always told Charles that smoking would kill him.
He kept saying that in Detroit, he was more likely to become a murder victim.
Charles would say we were both right. I wish he could do that right now. Goodbye, Charles. I will miss you.
You can change the frequency as many times as you want, but every time you don't talk to me, Graves gains the upper hand.
You develop your apology skills.
You're bouncing off the walls like a pinball. You don't know this building, and without me, you'll get into deeper shit sooner or later.
Do not fret. Dealing with you taught me to watch my step.
almost there. Close gate 4 now. What about that Hale's office? He got all the clearances. And the gate? Don't worry about that. We'll handle it.
I need backup!
machine does not respond due to lack of power and fuel. The machine does not respond due to lack of power and fuel. The power has been restored. The fuel tank is empty. Please refill. The fuel tank is empty. Please refill. Fuel flow has been restored.
RoboCop is heading to Hale's office. Oh, you mean that great frozen wall which you said wasn't enough for him? Fuck off. Over.
Got eyes on me!
know you're listening. You need to pass through Gate 4. The code is...
I know the code. I read your files.
You read more than the code.
I read enough.
I believed in the project. I wanted to make this city safe. Murphy was a perfect candidate, so I put him on the list. I didn't know it would hasten his death.
You are no different from those I fight.
You don't understand where I'm coming from. I admit, though, I was blinded. I didn't think about Murphy's family, him, the other officers on the list. I didn't know that Bob Morton would want to rush things, move police officers from the list to precincts in the most dangerous districts. Murphy was just another resource for him, for us. In OCP, everything was a resource. That's why we parted ways.
You are fired and sided with Graves.
I've made mistakes. Now I want to make it right.
Some people cannot distinguish right from wrong.
Let me try. We need to work together. With my help, you're more effective.
Not disturbing me will be the best help.
Squad A, ready to attack. Squad B ready to go. Squad's down? Damn. Squad C is ready to go in. neutralized. You got a plan?
Squad D is operational. We'll pin him down.
Someone should use explosives.
Squad E, armed and ready. Bring him in.
Drones active. Release them right now.
Squad F here. Drones ready for use.